A few words about Bad Words. A pleasant comedy directed and starring Jason Bateman as Guy Trilby. Um, the hero, anti-hero, is a frustrated adult who takes part in a spelling competition, bee competition. Uh, in spite of the fact that all the other participants, with one exception, his presence, are children. But as he points out in arguments that are amusing, if acrimonious, fierce, and vile at times, the rules say anybody can participate who has not graduated the 8th grade or something like that, which he didn't. He has not passed that grade, so he can take part. That's one amusing aspect that goes through the movie, because we see him on stage, we see him in the groups taking part in the competition, and he's the only big, tall adult surrounded by children. Furthermore, dark humor is present in that he does all sorts of nasty tricks to these children. So he's eliminating his competition by hook or by crook. For instance, he has one target sitting next to him, and in order to have him unbalanced, unable to compete psychologically, he says to him that he has spent the night with his mother. And incidentally, he has the knickers, the underwear of his mother with him, puts it in the lap of the child, and tells him to give it back to his parent. So the poor, was it Korean? Asian, it doesn't matter. Child, brilliant as he is on the subject matter, does not cope. He's so young, this tender age, with the shock, with this trauma. So he's failing when he's up to at the mic to spell the word given to him. He's eliminated because he makes a silly mistake. Otherwise, he just a word he would know, but he's thinking that he's nocturnal or something. He had, and nocturnal is associated. Oops, says our anti-hero, Guy Trilby. Oops, when he hears nocturnal, because he just talked with a boy about his mother's nocturnal shenanigans, perambulations, or whatever we want to call them, sexual innuendo. For another, a girl, the same or worse treatment. He tells her about something she needs to get from a shelf or something, or takes advantage of the fact that she has to rise and go somewhere. And while she's absent, he has some ketchup with him, and he puts on her chair. Unexpected. She doesn't expect this, of course, and when she sits down, she will sit on some ketchup. And he's telling her about the fact that she's an adult now. I congratulate you, you're an adult now. What do you mean? The children are aware that this is a creep. That they don't. I don't talk to you. Termina. But then he goes on. I've seen on your pants that you're an adult now. And she's telling her through signs, through his both humorous and disgusting language, that she had. Well, you don't go there. You don't have to think that you have beige pants. You just, it's not about that. I mean, forget the cameras, forget. And you can also take the chair with you. I mean, take your. The girl is not, when her number is called, she's not able to go through this, and she's out because she's not rising to the call, and she fails because of this vicious man. Well, however, there is a side psychological challenge that he has, and the reason why he's taking part in what is a children's competition. And it has to do with his father. He has discovered that his father is in fact the president of the bee association or bee competition or whatever they call it. And he wants to prove something. He wants to win the competition. Indeed, before this major event, he has trained, prepared, and has won the other trophies along the way, local, statewide, and so forth. Being chased and attacked by the parents, he has this journalist friend, sort of a girlfriend, even if the relationship is bizarre and this being a comedy, again, amusing. They have sex, but otherwise the relationship is less than warm. By the way, when they have intercourse, she keeps shouting, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!" And I was wondering, why don't they choose the Toki style position? Always, since she has this problem, and it's, of course they have to, because we have to smile and possibly laugh at this exchange during coitus. Don't look at me. It's like robbing a bank, because he's taking part, he's taking the children's trophy, and the parents, as he's running with the trophy, they're chasing him and throwing chairs at the car and so on. Things change. There's the emotional element, besides the fact that we know he has something to prove. His strange father has been missing. He has no father, so he tries to termina to reconnect, to prove, to, you see what I mean. There's a whole landscape there. But he finds a Chantaya, or something close to that, I think. An Indian, as in the subcontinent, the country, run by a would-be sort of dictator, Modi, now, alas. Brilliant kid, they become friends. And it will make up for a challenging, interesting, and changing friendship between the two. An interesting, good comedy.